Good morning, Pride League. We're on the eve of week 7, Thursday night game fast approaching. What do we got? Cleveland versus Denver. There could be better games, but it's what we got, right? So we don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? So we're going to move forward with this Thursday night game, kicking off week 7. But before we get started with week 7, let's take a trip back to week 6. I mean, we gotta evaluate my picks, right? Let's take a look at what I had. The easiest game for me was stacking yards versus Dynasty Sage. And I know we beat up on Dynasty Sage a lot. I mean, to lose to Sage, I don't know. I don't know who's done that, but to lose to Sage is kind of like, ooh, I got to reevaluate my season type shit. So I know stacking yards, had that in the bag. Check mark, right? Next game, we had ADP going up against Hollywood Cole Brothers. And the Hollywood Cole Brothers finally proved me right. So check mark again. That third game, it was a bit of an upset, right? So we had Bull City going up against Agent Smith. And I was like, there's no way Agent Smith is losing to Bull City, right? Wrong. Now Bull City came in there and did the dang dizzle, right? So he did what he had to do to pull up that upset. Kudos to him for messing up my picks. But he wasn't the only one. But we'll get to that later. Then we had another easy matchup. Unfuckwittable is doing the damn thing here in the early season. Can his longevity keep him soaring high through the months of November and December? It is yet to be seen. But for now, I'm picking Unfuckwittable because that team definitely holds up to its name, Unfuckwittable. So Dunder Mifflin, unfortunate, but you had to take that L to, one of the highest scoring teams in the league, right? So, but a check mark. So right now, what am I? 3-1. That's fine. Next, I picked myself. West Coast Giants going up against disabled vigilantes. And of course, my potent help me out, give me that dub, keeping me above that 400 mark, right? And then the game 6, I had Griffey Case going up against Rick Roast, the boss, you know what I mean? And I definitely picked the boss to do the damn dizzle, but his defense could not keep up with the likes of Griffey Cakes, right? I mean, there was just some glaring holes in the boss's strategy going into this week. So I'll take that L. But in my game of the week, I had Wubba Lubba Dub Dub beating Classy Strippers, and no doubt Wubba Lubba Dub Dub did his dang dizzle and then put up another W in the column. For this week, I was, 5-2? I think I might be getting some of these wrong. I'll have to double check, right? So that leaves me at 24-19. I'm thinking that's 1 check mark, 2 check marks, 3, 4, 5. So that puts me at 5-2 for this week. I'll go back and make sure I didn't fudge some math there, but we'll see what it is for the next video, right? So to wrap up week 6, or what week are we in? To wrap up that week, we're gonna say that I'm currently 24-19. Our fantasy stud is none other than Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, putting up a whopping 324 points, leaving our dud to be the most, scoring a meager 192 or so, right? I like to take a look back at our fantasy stud and dud productions, right? So up through week 6, we got studs, Hollywood Cole Brothers. We got those Griffey Cakes doing it in week 2. And then unfuckwittable with 2 weeks in a row in weeks 3 and 4. Then we had Agent Smith scoring a whopping 376, setting a bar in week 5. And then we follow up in week 6 with Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. These are some huge indicators on where the season can take us. But like those indicators, these dud indicators kind of tell you if you got essentially a bye week this week, right? So we got Dynasty Sage, a 3-time dudder. Week 1, week 2, week 4. And in week 3, we had Bull City kind of, lacking a little bit. And then ADP in week 5. And now we've got the boss. The lowest score is by none other than our 3-time dud winner, Dynasty Sage, at a meager 167.48. So now we've got our highs that we want to match, and we got our lows that we definitely want to avoid, right? So that's it. Week 7. Let's get week 7 in, right? You want to know who's winning? Then I'm here for you. I got you. Obviously, I'm picking these at a high rate of speed. So let's get it going. My easiest matchup for this week, ADP, redacted, versus Unfuckwittable. Easy dub for Unfuckwittable. Boom, mark it up. Matchup number 2, Wubba Lubba Dub Dub going up against that mighty Dynasty Sage. Guess what? I do not have Sage in the upset. Wubba Lubba Dub Dub gets that victory. My number 3 pick would be Thunder Mifflin going up against Bull City. Now, these teams are both 3 and 3. They're trying to do their dang dizzle to stay above 500. Who do I got winning this matchup? It's Bull City. Go get them, Bull City. Now, the folks in Thunder Mifflin, they need another emergency meeting, if you know what I mean, my guys. This is not looking good. Thunder Mifflin, get it together. Hollywood Cold Brothers versus Griffey Cakes is my number 4 matchup. I'm going to give it to Griffey Cakes. I normally pick Hollywood in this situation, but I love what Griffey Cakes got going on, and those Chiefs are in a do-or-die mode, leaving Griffey Cakes to be potent, not only in these, easy games, but even in these difficult games. Now, Mahomes is probably giving you a few turnovers that you probably don't want, but in the long run, I got Griffey Cakes being highly successful in the months of November and December. Griffey Cakes for the dub. The boss going up against Stacking Yards is number 5. I'm going with the boss. I'll still ride with the boss to beat Stacking Yards this week. That is an upset of sorts, but let's not give up on the boss yet. I have faith that this is going to work. At number 6, we got Agent Smith going up against the West Coast Giants. And this should be an easy selection, right? Right? We're going to go with those West Coast Giants. We're going to make sure that this is my upset of the week. Regardless, I like West Coast Giants in this matchup going up against Agent Smith. Mark it down. Dub for the West Coast Giants. And leaving not only the best for last, we got Disabled Vigilantes going up against Classy Strippers. Now, this might shock you a little bit. But I'm picking Classy Strippers to get this dub. Now, if you can see these 2 belts behind me, both of those championship belts come from me defeating Classy Strippers. I may have said that before, but it's a special day. It's a special week. I play Classy Strippers. Not only do I play Classy Strippers, one of those is a Pride belt. Now, granted, this is the first year of Dynasty Pride, and there's a lot of new folks, but one of those is a Pride belt. And one of those is an Unusual Suspects belt. That's the other Dynasty league that Classy Strippers and I kind of modeled our league after to make it more Pride-like. But yeah, these 2 belts right here, gents, those came from the championship of playing Classy Strippers. So Not only am I playing him in the other league, I'm playing him in this league. I'll let him have this week as long as I can meet him in the playoffs, in the championship, to put another belt on the wall, if you know what I mean. I'm giving it to Classy Strippers this week. Y'all thought I'd pick myself every week, huh? You thought that. Yeah, I feel you. You thought that. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, those are my picks. Like it or love it. Hey, if I turn up to upset my own pick, I'm not going to hate on that. But Classic Strip, I mean, I got two running backs on a bye. McCaffrey's still hurt. I'm playing Nick. Ooh, I'm playing guys that are, I should not be playing. But who knows? Who knows? You just put them out there and hope for the best, right? Right? All right, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, that's the picks. I hope there's one other thing that I want to discuss, right? Out in the open, I need to know why ADP had 0 quarterback points all week last week. We need to, if you need a quarterback, my guy, holla at your boy. I can toss you somebody that's at least playing. You know what I mean? So, ADP, going into the power rankings, this is an indicator on why you may lead us into the power rankings, right? At 14, we got Redacted. ADP 1897, 14, last place. I can't believe it. 0 points at the quarterback position. Trust me, gentlemen, I went into the bench to see if he had a quarterback that got negative point. Nothing. 0. Goose egg. This is insane. I can't believe it. There's a team without a viable quarterback to start on their roster. Maybe it was I don't know what it was. But if you need quarterbacks, the league is open. There's been oodles of trades. There's no reason for a team to have 0 points at the quarterback position. Anyway, 14, Redacted, ADP. Now, Dynasty Sage, this is a fight, right? I left you at 13. That's where you're at right now. Show me something. But right now you're a little bit above ADP, if that makes any consolation. At 12, we got the folks down there in Scranton, Dunder Mifflin, pulling up at number 12. Show me something. I don't mean to disrespect Michael Scott and crew, but right now you're barely above. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, at number 11, we've got those West Coast Giants. I left you there simply because of how I kind of have this week playing out. I've got some upsets in the mix. Show me something so I can vault you back up to the top. Now, Hollywood Cole Brothers, I also left you at 10. You got a dub, right? But that wasn't a quality win. I mean, that's 0 points for quarterback. Anyway, left you at 10. At number 9, I moved Bull City up. Like what I saw there, kid. Good on you. And then I pulled Stacking Yards back at number 8. You know, kind of got some upsets in the works, and if they play out, if not, I'll put you back where you're supposed to be. Then we've got at 7, the boss. Put you at 7, because even though you took that L, that freaking L, I still believe in the squad. Still believe it's playoff capable. At number 6, we got Griffey Cakes doing the dang dizzle. I'm here. That 300-point game, I didn't see it. I didn't see it coming. Leaving you at 6, my guy, or pulling you up to 6. Classy Strippers, I'm moving you up to 5 because I believe you'll win. You'll win this week, and it'll justify you being in 5th place. I'm leaving myself at 4th, even if I lose the Classy Strippers in this terrible off week known as Week 7. I'm not out of this, fellas. I mean, if you're scratching me clean, like Morty says, if you think my grandpa's done, he's coming for you. He's coming for you. So I'm leaving myself at 4. At number 3, we've got Agent Smith pulling you back. Kind of lost that momentum, but you're still 3. Still a dominant force in the league. Unfuckwittable at number 2. He wants it. I know he's like, why can't you put me at number one? I'm a beast. Because Wubba Lubba Dub Dub is getting quality wins out here and studded it up. So Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, number one. But, it's still young. We're like borderline in the halfway mark. We're slowly, gradually approaching the trade deadline. Please get your teams where you want them. If you're giving up on the season, ADP, Dynasty, I might have a touch of COVID. I'm sorry. But if you're giving up on the season, jeez, make sure you're planning for next year. Like, at least structure your team so that you can be a force to be reckoned with next season. I hate to be talking about next season already, but some of you guys, it ain't you're looking forward to the draft. I get it. You're looking forward to the draft. Anyway, those are the power rankings. Like it or love it. I hope everybody has a wonderful week 7. Except those dang classy strippers in both platform sites. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get some dubs here. But that's all I got. Hate it or love it. Peace.